Hi there. Today I'm going to give you a trade idea that could generate thousands of dollars and one that's already generated a ton of profits for me. And I'm going to get into those details and a lot more in today's video. So stay tuned and remember, next year, 2024 is going to be our year. So let's get engaged. Let's do what we need to do to be successful. Okay. So, and what you need to do is to take action and to communicate with me and other users on this channel. Look, we've got a full strategy here. I've gone over these, and if in the comments, let me know which one you want to hear more about. But right now, I'm going to go back over the $1 Million Forex plan. Okay, that's going to be the focus for today's video. Now let's take a look here. You notice that it says 2024 start balance. Why am I starting at 0? Well, that's because I'm not going to be trading with my money. I'm going to be using the Global Prop Trader, which you'll see it's a $50,000 account, right? And what does that cost? $500. Globalproptrader.com. That's it. That's the account. Now, I am currently taking the test already, and I'm going to give you guys all the update. But here's the plan. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to pass this test. And remember, I have more details on the plan in another video. I'll link back to it, or it'll be up in the corner if you link on it. But the thing is, you've got to be able to make 3% a month. That's it. 3% a month. That's all you got to do. If you can make 3% a month, you can do this, right? You've got to find a strategy that can do 3% a month. All right. So now what we're looking at here is I am taking the test. So let's go ahead and take a look at where I'm at so far. And then I'm going to get into the trades, I promised. Okay. So this is a fresh update here of the Casey Stubbs Prop Firm Challenge. Okay. And, I'm going to try to make this link available to you. I tried to make it public so you could click on it and watch it yourself, but I was having some trouble, so I can't do that. But I'll be updating it. So right now, you can see we started on the 15th, okay, right about when I announced the plan. And you can see here, my drawdown is 1%, right? And so what does that mean for me? That means if I hit 6%, I'm done, I'm out, the game is over. But I'm not even close to that. Okay, the other thing we want to notice here is that my profit is 4.3%. Remember, I'm only trying to get 3% a month. I've already done that in 2 weeks. Now, I'm not bragging and I'm not trying to be aggressive. I'm just saying that you don't want to shoot for too high. You just don't. 3% is fine. And so I'm very happy with where I'm at. I'm not in a hurry. I want to stress that to everyone that's trying to do this. Do not get in a hurry. We're not trying to be in a hurry here. Okay, but today I'm up $296. I'm not just closed out a nice little trade there. And I'm going to share with you my plan and the trades that I'm looking at to making some big success here. But again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this test. I'm going to get access to $50,000. And remember, that cost me $500. Now, from there, I'm going to trade when I get the $50,000. And when I make profits, I'm then going to upgrade. I'm going to withdraw those profits, and I'm going to upgrade to $1 million. And right here's the million, and it's at globalproptrader.com. Now, listen, I do not have a time frame. I don't care, because when the goal is to pass the test, I don't care how long it takes, because once I pass it and I get that $1 million account, think about this. If this was 4% on $1 million account, that would be $43,000. What would you do with $43,000 in 15 days? Just think about that type of money. That's really amazing. And that's what's so powerful about what we're doing here. And not only that, we've got all of these other accounts. You know, yesterday I talked about the DCA strategy, which was pretty powerful, I thought. I got some great feedback on it. If you didn't watch that, go back to it. I was sharing how we can double some stocks. And by the way, I was looking for some stocks already, and I found one that I think could fit the bill, but I'm kind of in a crossroads because I have Coinbase, which is going up so much, and I don't want to roll the money into this new stock because Coinbase is still rocking. So I'll have to figure that out. But when I figure it out, I'll post it in a video. Okay, so now let's go ahead and just jump right into the actual trades. And I'll show some of the trades that I've been taking on this account. Okay, so right here is, we're going to start with the euro dollar, okay? And you can see my account right now is actually down 200. I'm getting a little bit of a drop here. I'm not sure exactly what's been going on because I'm not looking. Okay, I'm about ready to hit my stop out, which isn't a bad thing because I have $500 locked in. That's probably why. I think I closed a trade. I've got $500 locked in, so, or 445. It's going to actually be a winner. This is actually going to be a winning trade if it takes me out. But anyway, stay focused, Casey. Stay focused. We're going to start looking at this euro dollar. Okay. Now, euro dollar, let's do the analysis. Now, what we have on the euro dollar is this is way back. We don't need to go too far back, but we had a big, huge downtrend right here. Okay. Now, that downtrend has now had a pretty significant uptrend, and since then, we've gone sideways. All right. So if we actually look at, let's do a Fibonacci retracement. Okay, let's do that. From swing high to swing low right here, you can see we're right in the 50 to 61.8, which means that the trend could be going back down. However, you're noticing that it hit the 61, it went down, and it didn't stay down there. Okay, so this is a monthly chart. These are big numbers. But what I wanted to notice is that last month, we've been 1, 2, 3. Last month, we crossed above this key level. Okay, so I'm going to delete the fib since I know what I'm looking at. But we crossed this point right there, the previous month's high. That's pretty significant. And I actually went long right there and I took a very tiny profit. But right there, so as long as I'm above this, I am looking at long trades, right? And you'll notice we also broke out here. Okay, so right now we also have an upward trend line, but we're still in the box. So I took a small trade, a very small trade here, but I gave it a very big stop, right? Let's just go back and let's look at how big my stop is. My stop loss here is 268 pips. Now, and the idea here is that, let's go to a weekly time frame. The idea is that, delete all this, that when if the price comes back down, remember my alligators. I know that you guys may have seen this video before. You may not have seen it, but the alligator was one of the strategies that I was teaching on the channel. And I just did it a couple weeks ago. So I'll try to remember to put the link in the description. But the idea with the alligator is that when it comes into these moving averages here, I want to go long. So you'll see that they're all pointing up. We got the alligator indicator, my 10 moving averages, all pointing up. And so I took the trade on the breakout should it go up, and you can see it almost hit my take profit. But that's okay. If we come back, I'm giving it plenty of room. I'm looking for another entry to get into that position, and I'm just trying to see what's happening here. Okay, so you'll notice that it just barely took me out, but it didn't. And so now I'm only down. Now I'm actually almost in profit, right? And so that's what happens when you do these trades like this, okay? So, okay. I also have a really nice trade on this CAD Swiss. Let me look at that real quick. Oh, wow. Wow. I laugh as I'm making money. It's fun to see what's going on. I have no idea what's happening here. I actually have this trade on another account too, but I just went long here on this one. And so I'm like up $200. That's the main reason why I'm now in profit. Okay, so I don't want this to go away from me. So I'm going to lock in some here. This is actually pretty good happening while we're talking. Remember, I'm trying to pass this test, so I have to get, my current balance is 52,354. I've got to get to 55,000. So I'm almost halfway. And again, I'm not in a hurry. I'm just going to be taking it safe, taking it slow. The old me used to always be in a hurry, but once you get a little more wisdom, you're not in such a hurry anymore. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm making money as this goes down, and I'm making money as this one goes up. So pretty good so far. Okay, but anyways, let's go back to the euro. The euro is showing me this uptrend here, and let's go to a daily. Okay, I'm looking right now, we're down, but I'm looking for a couple things. Number one is we have a trade right here, a possible trade right here at 110. It hits the moving average. There's a couple things that I'm going to notice. There's the moving average here, the green here, and we have support here. And what was this? This was the monthly breakout that I showed on the monthly chart. So we've got weekly support, we've got moving average support, we've got a lot of support here. So I'm going to be looking for price to come into this area and then pop back up. And so at that point, I'm going to be buying again, right? That's my plan. Because I gave it such a wide stop loss, what's cool about this is I might have opportunity to get in a couple times if it pulls back and make some money, even if I end up losing this trade. And that happens to me sometimes. I'll give it a big stop loss and I'll take several smaller trades in here. And even if I hit my stop, I might actually end up making money on the trade, even if my big stop gets hit because I took a bunch of smaller trades. Okay, so anyhow, that is my euro plan. Let me just show you one more thing on the euro, and then I'm going to go to the US yen. But this euro could be pretty phenomenal here. Let me look at this. What's that? The TP is going to stay up here. Okay, this TP is 930, or this is $1,000 right now, which if I did hit that $1,000, where would that take me? That'd take me up to 53,354, which again would get me closer to passing that test. So, let me know in the comments when you think I'm going to pass. I'm hoping I pass it in February. But what do you think? You think I'm going to pass? You think I'm going to fail? Let me know. I love, cheer me on. I need a little bit of cheering. Okay. I don't really need it, but I like it. All right. Now, let's just show you what this could potentially do here. I'm drawing this square. We did break out the top here. This is a weekly chart, right? We broke out the top of this. But if this breaks out of here, just like that, there is a big opportunity ahead, right? If it can break out of this, there's a big opportunity. But do I know if it will? No, I have no idea. That's actually why I have my target up here, is I want to close it because it could reverse. But right now, we've got a strong uptrend and we've got a strong channel, okay? This channel right here is what I'm trading. I'm trading this channel, and you're going to notice we're right at the top of it, right? We're right at the top of this channel. Let me draw an official trend line so we can see what this channel looks like. We're right at the top of the channel. If it breaks out the top, that could really give us an acceleration. Actually, my profit now is at $250. I got to find out what's going on. What is happening here? Okay, CAD yen is getting rejected, and CAD Swiss keeps climbing. Okay, so that's actually good for me. We're up 300. I'm going to let this momentum roll. And actually, I believe one of my CAD yen trades closed. Let's check the account history and see what happened. Stop loss. Let's go to stop loss. Where? Let's go to time. Let's go to time. So it would have just happened recently. Okay, so yeah, I did have a trade. I had two positions here at the stop. Look at this price, 107,226, right? 10. So I had my stop 227. Oh my goodness, this one was at 229. The current trade is 229. Do you see that? I thought they were the same price. The stop loss. No, that's not the right one. The stop loss was 107,232. 232. I just missed getting taken out of this trade by a few pips. Wow. What a fortunate thing for me. That's really cool to see. Okay. So anyways, I'm up $300. That's nice. My actual equity is equity on the trade is 52.67. So I'm about 50%. I am actually 2,500 is the 50% mark. So I'm actually above 50%. Let's see if I can upgrade this. Let's refresh this page and see if this upgrades. Okay. Yeah, you can see my equity up here is 5.4. We're over the halfway mark. Good job. All right. Now, I did promise another trade. So let me show you what else I'm looking at here. I'm looking at this US yen trade. And actually, I want to, before I do that, I want to manage this trade a little bit. This is nuts. And I actually have this on another account too. And I'm almost up to my take profit here. So I'm going to close this one. Just a small little account I'm playing with, but look at that. Good. Okay. So I got that. I'm flat on that account. Now, let's take a look here at a higher time frame and see what we got. So I did have another position, by the way. So this TP's at 830. I like what I'm seeing. I'm just going to let this roll. Why? Because this is just sweet price action. and I hope I'm not rambling and acting crazy, but I want to show you something, what I did. Okay. I was looking at this CAD yen on a longer time frame, or this is CAD Swiss, way back. And let's go. I was noticing that we were hitting super, super lows of all time, right? And that's crazy to notice, but I was noticing it. But then what I noticed even more, this was just what I did this morning, okay? I noticed that we had a low over here. This is just beyond awesome. And a low here. And then I noticed that it took this low out. So I knew that people had a lot of stops in here. So this is some training for you. There were stop losses right in here. And I figured that these got triggered. And that was going to perhaps fuel some buying, which it did. And so we had this V formation like that. And then we had this breakout right there. So it broke up. This is my break, hook, and go. You see this red candle? It broke up, and my entry, let me clean it up, and let me zoom it up. My entry was right here. My entry was right on that break. You see this? Break, go. Break, hook, and go. There it is. Okay, so with that being said, we're now breaking out. I'm loving this trade, but my entry was there and my stop was right here. So now what I want to do, and I have two trades on. The other one was a long time ago. Wow, this is such a trade. I love watching this. You guys get to see it live. Okay, but anyways, what I'm going to do now is just lock in a little bit more here. I've got $115 locked in. So this is really sweet for me at this point. But I do have the other trade, which is a loser, which is up here. And how much is that one losing? Let's find out. Okay, so we've got CAD Swiss number 1 is down 282. CAD Swiss number 2 is up 360. So even though this first trade is a loser, this trade, the second trade, is up more. So if I net both of these out, I'm up $100. So I could actually close both of these right now and make $100. But let's look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour is looking really sweet. Let's look at the daily. The daily has double tails, and I think we could get some momentum. So I'm going to let it ride a little bit. And another little thing that I like about this is I actually collect positive swap. Okay, so I'm making money. I'm making $13.78 just from holding this, so might as well hold it. But I'm going to be locking in profit along the way because I don't want to lose any more of that profit. And it is starting to drop a little bit now, so we'll see. Okay, all right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at my other trade, and then we'll call this a video. Okay, the other trade that I was looking at was this US yen, and this has been amazing for me. So we're going to go look at a weekly chart. I was in a live training not too long ago, and I told everybody to short the US yen right here on this breakdown. So I got in around 149.50. And it's currently now 919 pips has that trade gone for me. So it's been really remarkable. It's been a great trade. It's done really well. So with that being said now, I still think that we've got a long ways to go. US yen. I think the dollar is going to be weak for a while. That's my anticipation. And so now on this US yen, every time we get a pullback, I'm going to be selling. Initially I sold all the way up here. I sold here, I sold right here, and I actually even just sold on this little tiny one. I'd like to see this kind of pull back a little bit more, but I'm definitely going to be looking at selling this again. Okay, so that's the US yen. I've been going on a while. That's my update. We're on a journey, and remember, it doesn't matter what I do. It matters what you do. I want to see people making the transition and becoming successful during this time. That's what I want to see. Don't forget, I'm looking to create 10 millionaires in 2024. That's what I'm looking to do. So let's go ahead and see if we can make that a reality. All right, everybody, have a great day and keep those comments flowing so I know what type of content to create and make you guys successful as possible. It's not about me. This channel's about you.